the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and Oklahoma.
Restricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So my question to him is when, where, and who?
Yeah, well,
on the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Spurs were handed a loss when they went up against the Thunder.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
no doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the one spot. That's good.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by Tony Parker. Ibaka right side. Rebound, San Antonio.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. Freak dishes to Jordan. Durant, the pass to Freak. This one for three. It's hauled in by Duncan.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Now here's Parker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the basket good. And this game is tied up now.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. Durant uses the glass that time, and it's good. Durant's got his first points of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Parker passes to Aldridge. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And here is Parker following the three-pointer by Freak. Parker inside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Durant in the corner. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 3. Parker outside. He dishes it to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Westbrook dishes to Freak. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Leonard. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah. Back to Ginobili. It's blocked. They retain possession. The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Parker, and that one's good. Freak.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Leonard, following the three-pointer by Freak. Leonard, no luck.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Leonard with the steal. All alone. Misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. That's how much confidence Coach has in his ability to get their offense operating at its peak level. And given his track record, that confidence is well-deserved. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now, here's Westbrook. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. And Freak throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. Outside Westbrook. Just his first attempt. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
West is checked in for Tim Duncan. Here's Westbrook. Flushes it down to finish the break.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Shot's good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Thunder leading by 10. The dish to Freak. Ibaka against Aldridge. Here's Westbrook. And play stops as it looks like they call an over-the-back hit. That's 2. Oklahoma City has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. On the court for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Smart, and it's Duncan, and it's Parker in at the 1. For 3, Westbrook. Here's Freak, and the rejection by Leonard. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Smart leading the charge.
Excellent work there in transition.
For Oklahoma City, Jordan, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Freak comes in for Meeks. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Smart. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Thunder leading by 12. There's the feed to Freak. No good from outside.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Leonard, the pass to Mills. From 18 feet away. Jordan with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Freak. Good on the triple. Freak's got 22.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Durant kicks to Freak. There's the pass to Ibaka. Right wing. Jordan the screen. Payne dishes to Freak. They double him with West. And stolen by Aldridge. Mills with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nobody near Leonard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 13. Payne passes to Freak. Jordan kicks to Ibaka. Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. 22 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
There have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Diaw's checked in.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Payne gets a wide open look. The 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 15. Leonard dishes to Green. It's deflected. Here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's Freak missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Dishes it to Diaw. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. And Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Now here's Payne. Here's Freak. Releases from the wing and drills it. Freak's got 26 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Over in the corner, Diaw. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Mills. That's his first personal
Here's Payne.
15 foul.
He kicks to Freak. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. West has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Diaw. 3-pointer. Tries again. West misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Freak. Good on the 3-point shot. Freak's got 10 points in the quarter.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Here's Mills. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Jordan kicks to Payne. And Waiters has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, and that one's good. Freak.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And he gets it to go. Mills has got 7.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. At the 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. You take a look at Green.
Are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Here's Freak following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 17.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Mills. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Here's Smart. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Smart's got 6 points.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder lead by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third.
All right, guys, great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. We are firing on all cylinders. I couldn't be happier. Defense, offense, you name it. We've done it. Tremendous performance from all of you. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. That's it for now. Let's stay focused and close this one out strong.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 61 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And the rejection by Leonard.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Tony Parker.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Outside Durant. Beyond. On the arc. Good. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Outside Leonard. Top of the key. And it's Leonard again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now Freak. In the corner, it's Westbrook. To the middle, here's Freak. The shot is off. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Parker drives in. And no good as it rattles out.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here's Leonard from 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 11. In the corner, it's Freak. Outside Durant. Left side, Ibaka. The 3. And he gets it to go. Ibaka's got 8 points.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Jordan. He's getting around 8 points a game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Yes, he does. Rebounds, block shots, all the dirty work, so other guys can look pretty.
3 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Some great play by LaMarcus Aldridge tonight. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Westbrook passes to Freak. Outside Durant. Pass to Freak. Here's Ibaka. Kept alive. Outside for Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Aldridge wide open. He fires, and the shot is long. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Freak. Good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 34.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Parker outside. Ginobili with the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Westbrook. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Westbrook's got 11. Spurs trail by 18. Duncan with the screen on Westbrook. There's the pick. Parker kicks to Leonard. To stop the run. The shot will not go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Aldridge kicks to Parker. Back to Aldridge. Leonard, that's for 2. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 11 points in the game. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside Westbrook. It's Freak, top of the key. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from down. Hello, welcome everyone to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Stars, they've got Jackson, and it's Walton in at the four-man position.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Passes it to Woods. Dishes it to Moore. He feeds it to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Walton. Shoots the three. That drops. Walton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Okafor kicks to Freak. Jacks up a 3. Shot is off.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Right side Jackson. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Gooding. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's the Elite's ball. Moutier with the ball. It's Freak, top of the key. Now the feed to Booker. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Booker. Feeds it to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Walton missing. The Elite's leading. Kicks to Freak. Shoots the 3. That's good. Freak's got 6 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
So it's the Stars now. To the left side wing. Here's Moore. Again, the miss by the Stars. The Elites leading by 5. The dish to Freak. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Stars.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They set the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. Shot is off. The Elites go the other way with it. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He spoke about what a fun time it's been getting to know the young stars who are part of the Rising Stars roster during this All-Star break. He said they are just wonderful individuals and they have the drive to succeed. You'll be seeing them play in the All-Star game soon enough. I have to agree with them, guys.
All right, Doris.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
The Stars trail by 8. They set the pick. All alone. Okafor grabs the miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. The Elites leading by 8. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He's already up to 11 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the second free throw, good. The Stars trail by 9. Woods the pass to Walton. Moore outside. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Stars. Goudier with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Out left to the wing. And the pass to Freak. And Okafor has it in the corner. Dishes it to Moutier. And the foul goes against the Stars.
Woods. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Portis. Walton defending. Out to the wing. Passes it to Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Portis. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Elites leading by 9. Moutier kicks to Freak. There's the triple. The rebound by Walton. And here are the Stars now. Pass to Woods. He dishes it to Walton. The 3, and that one's good. Walton's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Stars.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Pass to Freak. From past the arc. Rebound by the Stars.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Here's more. Great D that time from Freak.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Stars trail by 8. Outside Jackson. From past the arc. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3 or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Freak. He's got 14.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. Outside Russell. The pass to Diaz. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line Diaz.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. The Elites leading by 4. In the corner, it's Freak. Stolen away. Outside, Russell. And the rejection by Embiid. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. A three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got 17. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Elites.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Freak after D'Angelo Russell's bucket.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Woolridge. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Embiid the screen. He tries for 3. A nice shot by Woolridge. And the Elites lead by 8.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Towns with it. Embiid's there. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Elites making a change here. Stones checked in, and Towns drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Freak. Shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way. Diaz the pass to Towns. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Russell.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Freak. Here's Stone, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Russell. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Woolridge against Russell. And Woolridge kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Stone. There's the triple. And again, it's the Elites with a three. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Russell dishes to Johnson. Outside Russell. And they double up Russell. Johnson, the pass to Diaz. Out of bounds, the Elites take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
They set the pick. Here's Woolridge, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And now an 11-point Elite lead.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think...
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Elites lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
If that makes any sense, the officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the floor for the Stars. They've got Porzingis, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. Here's Moutier. Can't make good off the screen.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They grab their own miss. Goes up again. That one's good, and the Elite lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Porzingis.
Timeout Elites. All right, fans, get live once more. Go, Elites, dance through.
Here's Moutier. He kicks it to Freak. Inside. Moore with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. It's deflected.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Embiid with the steal. Takes a 3. Rebound the Stars. Woods the pass to Jackson. They set the pick. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
Freak with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The feed to Booker. To the paint. Here's Freak. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Elites.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Offline from the top of the key.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
It's Jackson with the drive. All sorts of time. Booker pulls it in. The Elites leading by 11. Moutier kicks to Freak. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And the Elites making a change here. Peterson's checked in. On defense, the Elites. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Embiid the screen. Here's Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Moore dishes to Jackson. And Embiid with the block. Here's Booker. 7 points in the game. And here's Freak. Takes it from 10. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
The Elites have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
All right, fans, get loud. We go. Elite stands true.
The Stars trail by 11. Jackson passes to Woods. Gooding, guarded by Embiid. Here's Gooding. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Moore penetrating. And stolen by Booker. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. The Stars trail by 12. 1:44 left in the first half. And the shot is good. 13 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
There's a good screen. Booker in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Elites.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Feeds it to Jackson. .109 left to play here in the half. The three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Kicks it to Freak. There's the dish to Booker. Passes it to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Freak. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Stars trail by 10. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A nice shot by Booker.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Moore outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. There's the screen. This one for 3. The shot is off. Moutier can't get it to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Elites on top, up by 12. We're going to...
All right, fans, get live for your Elites Dance Crew.
And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge. A great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Portis is out there with Booker. Then it's Moutier, and it's Okafor in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Stars trail by 10. Pass to Woods. Moore outside. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by the Elites. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Uncovered. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the 3. The Stars with the rebound. More.
DJ Khaled.